Hello, good evening, it's Kate here. My name is Kate Bolt. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the UK. Come to you this lovely Friday evening for some nice paper crafting live. Have a bit of a fun evening. Now, I am just going to have a little drink. Cheers. Thirsty work, all this paper crafting. Sorry about that. Let me know if you're joining me. I love to know who's around, have a chat, and if you're watching on replay, do make sure you let me know. I'd love to see your comments and see if you're enjoying it. Hello, Linda. How are you? I hope you're okay. I have got some fun things tonight, or a fun project for us. I have decided to take something out of the brand new catalogue and play with it this evening. Hi, Jen. We have got the Snailed It suite, the Snailed It bundle. It's these really cute stamps with these snails, and it's all about happy mail. You've got mail, snailed it. You snailed it. I think that might be back to front, but you'll see when I stamp it. So that is cute. It has got the coordinating dies. It's got some gorgeous papers and some other bits and pieces that I'll show you in a minute. I know, it's so fun. It's such a fun set. It was the first thing I went for when I did my pre-order that we're allowed to do from this new catalogue. It is so fun. Sorry, it's difficult to get the camera angle just right. I am going to turn the camera over and I'm going to show you what we're going to make, or an idea of what we're going to make. So I hope you like it. It's a bit of fun. Here we go. Let's just pop you in the tripod and then I'll show you what you're getting. This amazing suite. I love it. It's so fun. It's just a hilariously fun little thing. Right, okay. So I've got you here. Let's move you down a bit. There we go. Right, so in this suite you have those gorgeous stamps that I was showing you just now. Now you can see them the right way around, I hope. You get, you can buy the dies as well, and you can buy them with the, oh, I've got a hair there. You can buy them with the stamps as a bundle and save 10%, or you can buy the suite. Now, these are cute. That's an actually tiny little envelope. That cuts a tiny weeny little envelope out. I love tiny things. So that's what it looks like when it's cut out. It's a cute little envelope, tiny post. You got little heart dies as a speech bubble. This is the envelope letter. You got little mushrooms, hearts, and these three cut-out images. So these two cut-out images from the pattern papers that come with it, and so does this one. And lots of images from the pattern papers that you can cut out, and then this cuts out one of the stamps as well. But those ones that cut out the pattern papers also cut out the stamps. So the stamps here, you can cut out this little cluster of mushrooms, and this one is this one here, as you can see, and oh, it's so cute. And this one cuts out him, and then you can cut out the speech bubbles and the hearts. If I can lift those, I haven't had those out. So you can cut out the hearts, and you can, there's some extras that are not in the stamps that you can cut out. So you can cut out these tiny little mushrooms. There's two of those, and they cut all the innard parts out, so you can make them different colours. There's two of those. This one cuts out the letters from the DSP, but also here on this one, on the Happy Mail, as you can see that. And this mushroom as well, so you can cut out all the different little spots on it and make mushrooms. It's so cute, honestly. It's just a really good one. It's in the spring summer catalogue, so it's here till June. I love it. So I'll show you how it works with the designer series paper. I'll bring it in and show you that before we craft. This is half the pack because I've got the other half that I've just cut up all over there. So you got these fun snails, and then you got all the postage pieces, and then you have this mushroom one as well, and this one here. So if you can see, you can cut out these. Let me just get this right. I think it's this funny little one cuts out him. So you can just cut them out. You don't even have to stamp them if you don't want. I've hand cut this one out. Let's have a look what else we've got. These big mushrooms are fun. I've been cutting those out as well, just fussy cutting those out. And this one cuts out. So this one is this one, so that one cuts out. And then you can also cut out where the little envelope is gone, it's fallen out. It cuts these out and these ones. Yeah, so lots of it all coordinates and all cuts out. It's pretty good. And so the other side of the paper is really good as well. Really useful. That's a nice one. That would be great for Valentine's Day. Yeah, it'd all be good for Valentine. It'd make a great Valentine one, actually, if you didn't pop the snails in it. Not sure if I could use the snails. Probably. And that one. Yeah, and that one. With like postage stamp design. So, oh, there's that little die. So if I put those out of the way. There's that little die. Let's put that out of the way as well, so I lose him. Right, and I'll show you what we're going to make. It's a bit of fun now. This is not quite what we're going to make, but it's similar. So I made this box ages ago using the Sail Away stamps, dies and papers. And I loved making this box. It was great fun and I wanted to recreate it. And when I first made it, I had a lot of... it took me ages to design it and make it in centimetres, because it was always in inches and I wanted it in centimetres. And then when I put it on my YouTube channel... Do have a look over there, by the way. When I put it on my YouTube channel, I had some requests asking me to make it in inches. So I am making it tonight in inches for those of you who are interested in inches. And I'm going to make it with these papers and things that we've just got. So it may be a slightly longer video, but I've tried to cut it down as much as I can to make it quite simple. Hi, Philomena. We're making a card in a box with the Snailed It suite. Great fun. Okay, now, so we're going to start off, got my trimmer out with my measurements on, and we're going to start off, let's put the stamps out of the way, with a piece of cardstock that measures 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, okay? And then I'm going to put the long side of my cardstock at the top, and I'm going to do some really simple scoring at 2 inches, 4 inches, so every 2 inches, 6 inches and 8 inches, like so. So you've got a little kind of 1/2 inch border on the end here, if you can see that. Okay, so I'm now going to put the short side at the top, and with the short side at the top I'm going to score it in the middle, right in half at 2 3/4 inches, like that. Okay, and that's all my scoring done there. Okay, let's move this out of the way for a moment. I know it's going to be fun. I love this snail paper and stamps. So I'm just going to burnish or fold the creases down so we can see what we've got. And we know we've got this little tiny bit there. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to cut one of these off, this tiny... something stuck to me, it's a piece of washi tape. This tiny piece that's what did we say it was? I don't know, the bit on the end. Half an inch. Let's take that off of there. So we've got that gone. And this is the tab that we're going to fold over to secure our box. And I'm just going to put a little bit of an angle on it like that. And that's it. Okay, so my box is going to come together and glue like this, and these bits are going to be the flaps at the top. So I'm going to cut down the creases. Hi, Mum. Nice of you to join us. So here we go, just going to go down the creases like so. There, it's not, you can use your trimmer, but just very simple, just to cut down there. Like that. Okay, good evening. So that's going to be the start of our box, card in a box, and these bits are going to flap backwards like that. Okay, so it's going to be like this. But my back is going to be rigid up like that, and these bits are going to flap forward like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to show you what else we've got here. I've got a piece of, I took the colours from the papers, almost. The blue is Bermuda Bay, but I thought the lighter looked more like Coastal Cabana, so I've gone with Coastal Cabana cardstock for the base of my card. And the pink in it is Blushing Bride. So I've got a piece to go on the back of my card. And that measures, this piece of cardstock measures 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and that is going to make the back of this nice and rigid here. Now, it's going to go on here, and all I've done with the measurement is just taken it down by 1/4 inch, so I've got a nice little border. Okay, now one thing I am going to do that you do not need to do at all, but I like to do, is corner round the tops of the flaps of my card. I just like the way it looks. You don't have to do that at all if you don't want to. So I love to see if you could have a go at this. It's really not a complicated thing. It's one of those things that looks tricky, making these little boxes, that really isn't. Once you've made one, you just won't be able to stop. Right, let's move that out of the way. So we've still got this in exactly the same way, but I know that this piece is going to be the back, this piece here. So I am going to corner around the tops of my pink piece too, so that it looks right when I glue it on, which I'm going to do next. And I'm going to use some Tombow, my favourite, one of my favourites. If I can get it to flow. There we are. Although I do get quite sticky. And I'm going to pop it into place on the back. Whilst it's all still flat, I'm going to do it. And it's just going to give some rigidity to the back, make it look pretty. There we go. Hi, Valerie. So we've got that like that. Now, I've also got a piece to go inside this long bit at the front, because that's going to be the back. So that's going to go like that, and I'm going to put a piece of pattern paper here. So my pattern paper is the same size again as that card piece was, which was 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to corner around the tops of that one as well. Not sure I made a very good job of that. There we are. And that is going to sit on there. So I'm just going to pop some glue on that one. Ooh, except for I'm managing to get the glue everywhere except for where I want it. Make sure I'm going to put it on the right piece, which is this one. Wipe it off my hand. So that piece goes on there. Okay, so we've got this. It's coming together. Together nicely. Okay, so then we've got some other pieces of designer series paper that I've cut from the pack. These little pieces. Now they're all the same size, and there's 6 of them. And these are, let's have a look. These are, I've written it all down, 2.5 by 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Yeah, 2.5 by 1 3/4. And so I've got 3 in that design. So I cut a long strip and then I cut it up, and I did the same here, but I just turned it over. So this is going to be my other design, and it saves paper, but you could use any of the pattern paper in the pack. But, so you've got 6 pieces is what you need. And so they're going to get stuck on here, on these 3. So I am going to stick these on now. Work out which way up they have to go, and that's the edge that you need to corner around if you're doing that. So I'm going to do that next. And pop that on. How is everyone tonight? Are you all right? Are you keeping busy? Has anyone been crafting? I would love to know. Ooh, So pop it on. I got loads of little snails, aren't they cute? Snails everywhere. Hi Shirley, we're having fun with snails. I'm making a card in a box kind of thing. Oh, Louise, you need to chill now. Oh gosh, Jen, I'm not surprised. I'm sorry about that. You're making thank you cards. That's nice, Philomena. It's quite therapeutic, isn't it? It kind of keeps us sane. Keeps me kind of sane. Sane as I normally am. Let's not get into that debate. Okay, so we got this, as you can see, these bits will then come forward and flat forward like that. And then I need to put some on these sides. And that is where these pieces are going to come in on here, on the front. And as this is a nice rectangle like this, I'm not going to corner around those. Don't need to corner around those. One. Oh, do you know what? That sounds perfect as well, Jen. We've had a really busy day, actually. You know, the rubbish dump is actually open here. There's kind of where we take our recycling and things like that. It is actually open in Aylesbury. And we had rather a lot of cardboard and things. So, you know, how over Christmas you get Amazon deliveries and all that kind of stuff. It was starting to get a bit out of hand. So I took all that and I got rid of the Christmas tree, and yeah, just lots of different things. Have been quite a productive day. But I wouldn't mind curling up in bed, I have to say. But I haven't even cooked the dinner yet. It's half cooked, which is not like me. I normally have it quite early. Let's make sure that's glued down really well. Okay, so we're cracking on with this now. So we've got it like that, and then we just need to glue it together. And I think I'm going to do that now. And the easiest way to do it is to pop the glue on. You can use your tear and tape or your Tombow, whatever's really good to give a really good stick. And then just do it like that instead of if you do it standing up, you'll end up with it all skew-iff. So just do it flat, and because of the way it's cut, it should all just go together in a nice corner. Like that. Oh, he's a good man, Jen. You want to hang on to him. He's a good man. Right, okay, so we are doing okay. Now we need to do some inserts. Because if you can see with this Sail Away one, you have all these little... Ooh, now I've got a low battery on my phone, which I didn't realise. Let's hope we're okay. Yeah, so you need the little insert pieces. So those are just 2 pieces of cardstock. Here we are, and they are 2 3/4 by 3 inches each. And then we are going to score 1/2 inch down the side on both of them. So 1/2 inch that way, and then turn it all the way around, and on the other side score another 1/2 inch like that, and do that for both of those pieces of cardstock. So just a 1/2 inch in from each side. And that's where all your bits and pieces are going to sit on. So let's bend those over. And I'm going to, hello Anthony, I'm going to bend them like that, so they're kind of opposite bends. And then they'll sit in there quite nicely. I know, I'm having great fun with these snails. Honestly, they are absolutely adorable and hilarious. So I had to get them and I had to play. I'm going to make a box and a card. Okay, so I'm going to stick these in, and these are going to make the props to put our elements on to decorate our box, our card, whatever you want to call it. So I've put the glue down there and the glue down here, and they're going to go in. That's all right, Joe. Am I in the right place? Oh, someone tell me. I hope I am. Right, I'm going to pop that in there. Going to go all the way down. And you can see it just fits in, and just make sure you've got it straight like that. You can actually squash it flat. See, the good thing about this card in a box card is that you can put it in an envelope flat when you've made it, and then when the recipient takes it out, it's like that. Actually, that needs to come forward a bit, because I'm going to fit 2 shelves in. I'm glad you're here though, Joe. We are having fun, or I am. Oh, that's stuck down. That's it. There we are. Hang on. One more. And then I'm going to do this one the same. And I'm going to try. They do have different personalities. Is the one with the moustache your favourite? I love that. That's so hilarious. I'm going to show them all. Show them you in a minute. They are so cute, aren't they? They're fun. We should give them names. So pop that one in as well. So we've got 2 little shelves to put all your bits and bobs on. I keep getting glue everywhere tonight. I'm stuck to everything. Right, okay. So just glue them down. Make sure they're stuck in well. And just hold them for a second. Oh, no, you're not the problem. Yes, it's interesting. We're going to make a... Yeah, well, the only problem with these little cards is they're very addictive to make. Right, okay, so we've got our little inserts on in there now. And I'm going to show you. I did show you how you can cut out the paper with the dies from the designer series paper. So because it's going to be a long video, I've gone ahead, Blue Peter style. Let me get a wipe. I'm gluey. Yeah, proper old-fashioned Blue Peter style, and I've cut some of the things out already. Now, let's have a look at what we've got. I've cut out all sorts. I should have another one. Oh, there he is. There's a funny one with a moustache. There he is, Anthony. He's brilliant, isn't he? I fussy cut that one out. I'm not going to use these little mushrooms probably, but they're cute. Oh, the other thing you get in this suite is those little love hearts, wherever they are. These come in it too. They are gorgeous. And the baker's twine, and you get it in the Blushing Bride and in the Whisper White. So they're there. We may or may not use that. So I have actually stamped this using this stamp here. I've stamped this on a piece of Whisper White, and I have just coloured it in with the blend pens, and I've used the same colours. I've used a little bit of Daffodil Delight. We've got Real Red, excuse me, Blushing Bride, and I think that's just a bit of Old Olive, and I've just changed it up a little bit with that one, and I've cut it out using the die in the die set. So got all these elements ready to go, and then we're going to have some fun with it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with putting this on the back, this little collection of toadstools and mushrooms. I am going to put it on the back. I'm going to put it quite high so you can see it behind all the snails. Fabulous. And then I think I'm going to put in our nice fun chap, the one with the moustache. He's really cool. And all I'm doing is putting a little bit of glue on the back, and then I'm tucking it in. You could tuck it in that side, actually. That might be easier. Let's see, what am I going to do? No, I think that would be all right. I think we've still got plenty of room to put everything we need. But you can stick either side of these little... he's like the Postmaster General. He's so funny, isn't he? He's got all his post. He's got all his snail mail. I love it. He's so cute. So let's put this one in. We'll put her in behind. So we might put her on the front. So we'll put this one in here. I think we'll put it in that way. Yeah. They are adorable. They all look like they're up to mischief. Somebody the other day said they wish they could find the googly eyes that they had somewhere and put them on. I think that's a genius idea. When we can get out to the shops, we need to buy googly eyes for these fun little characters. Love them. So just fill up the space with these cute characters. Like that. There we are. And I'm going to pop this one on the front. I have actually got all gluey today. I'm just going to put a little bit here. Like that. And I'm probably going to bring it to the side a bit because I'm going to put a sentiment on the front. Right. Now let's tuck that in there. Or tuck that down in there. I think I'll tuck that in here. I did have a go and had lots of ideas. I'm having fun with it. I think I'm going to put this in here in the front. Oh, have you? Oh, Anthony, I've got to do it now. I have to do that. Wouldn't it be funny? I don't really want the mushroom coming out of his head. There we are. That looks a bit better. It was kind of coming out of his head, which was not a good look for him. Right, now. You can put hello. Oh, I know. I was going to try and put that one behind there, I think, to lift it up, but I could bring this one up there. That's it. Definitely think the googly eyes would be hilarious. Right, so pop that one there. And I've got some post. I'm not sure if I'll bother with those. Let's leave that to the side. Now I do want to do a little bit of stamping because I was going to stamp my sentiment. And I've got some Whisper White. Oh, the other thing is there's a big die in this set that cuts this out, which would be perfect if I was using on, because the one I did in centimetres was slightly bigger. It would be perfect on the front of there, wouldn't it? To remake it like that, which I might do at some point. So that's nice to know there's a nice big die in there. Right, so I have got You Snailed It. Hi, Margaret. We're making a card, a box card. And it folds flat to go in an envelope. Look at it. And it's got all these cute snails in it. It's brilliant. I love it. So there's not been a lot of stamping yet. I did stamp these mushrooms at the back and coloured them in my blends and cut them out. I'm going to take the real red. Like this. Oh, I tell you what I might do is use one of the dies to do this. Now, this is the little letter die that comes out of the middle of the envelope. And I think I'm going to use that for my sentiment. It just about fits on with a bit of a squish and a squeeze. Yes, there are. It's, let me show you. It's just this one. And the envelope, sorry, I'm leaning forward. The envelope has stitching on it. And then this little piece in the middle has stitching as well. I know, it's fab. Right, I'm going to cut this one out on my Big Shot. It's just there next to me. It's not a Big Shot. It's a Stampin' Up machine, cutting emboss machine. Old habits die hard, don't they? What we say. It's fab though. Right, okay. There it is. Now, it doesn't quite fit, but I'm going to make it fit. Everyone hold your breath. It's probably going to come off this side, but we're not going to worry. I'm going to try and get it in without getting my head in the shot. You snailed it. Yay, look, I nailed it. I snailed it. So look how much glue it's actually sticking to me in pieces. Oh no, it's a piece of paper. It's cute. Now, you could put you snailed it up there. But I'm going to pop it down here on the front of this one. Or I could pop it in here. Like that, I think. And it'll still close. Yeah, I snailed it. Oh dear. I do apologise about my nails. Please don't look. Run out of time. You snailed it. But I have got a new nail kit, so I'll be having some new colours. Right. So this is the try. Does it fold flat? It does. It does fold flat, but I don't think it was very particularly. It might be worth, if you make it, just let it set, your glue set for a few minutes before you squish it down, because mine needed to set a bit longer. There we are. I do. Cheesy. I don't care, you know, if things are cheesy. I love it. Sometimes it's just, you know, it's just cheerful and fun, and that's what we need, isn't it? Oh, and the other thing, so these little flaps go up and down, but you might think it's not that practical for a card, but you can fold it flat, and then it can go in the post in an envelope, and then you can write on this panel. So this wasn't just to keep it rigid. This was like a blank for writing on, so you can write all your words on there. And we'll put some of these little hearts on it. Let's crack them open. It's fun, isn't it? I've had great fun making this. I really wanted to recreate that card in a box that I made before. And, I'm being lazy. Hold on. So I didn't get my take your pick tool out, which makes life so much easier. You snailed it. Lovely, love this. So if someone's done something really good, really well, You Snailed It is a great card. I like it. These are nice little embellishments. They're hard little enamel dots. Let's put one up here. There, and one more somewhere. That way, I think. There, we've done it. We've finished. Do you know what? It could be a mini scrapbook, Mum. It's like an exploding box almost, isn't it? You could put little photos on there or all sorts. I love this. I had fun making this one when I made it last time. And I don't know, I think I had more fun making the snails. So cute. What do you call this one with a moustache, Anthony? Did you say you had a name for him? I don't know. Was he just your favourite? It's cute, isn't it? Oh, I hope you like it. So the Snailed It stamp set, the papers and the dies and all the little bits that go with it are in the brand new January to June catalogue. There you go. So the one I made as a prototype was this. I kind of haven't quite finished it. I took some of it out and kind of remade it and had a little go at it. But I got the general idea. He does look like the Postmaster General. That's what it was. Brilliant. And so I'll put another little snail in him, and that's my first one. So I just changed it up slightly, changed the papers around, and we've ended up with this version. Hope you like it. It's a fun thing to send through the post to someone, isn't it? Do you think they'd love opening that? Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed the little fun time we've had with the Snailed It suite. And I'll be back on Tuesday for coffee and cards. Hope you'll join me then. Let me see if I can get these in shot. Yeah. So have a great weekend, guys, and I hope I'll see you next week. And have some fun crafting. I'm going to put this up on my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love it if you'd go over there and have a look. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me a lot. And yeah, if you need anything, my website's inkstampshare.ink. All right, thanks guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Bye.